Okay, so this is the OWL tutorial. I am going to start by going to the OWL website. It's www.cengage.com/OWL. Okay, you come to the online web learning homepage. We can go down to choose our course, General Chemistry. If you don't have an access code, this is where you can get one. You can also get one in the bookstore. This is also where you register and where you can log in. So for those of you who haven't registered, we'll go through that process really quickly. Once we get to the registration page, we need to select the book that we are using. We're using Chemistry Principles and Practice 3rd edition. So we're going to click on that link. It's going to bring us up to an institution choice page. We have to choose University of South Carolina. Okay, here we have the options to log in, register. So let's register. Here we need to pick our section. We're going to pick Dr. Myrick. And you fill out your registration form. So your student number can be your USC ID. Your login is something you self-create. Okay, so pick a name for your login, pick a password. Make sure you write these down. You want to remember your password. Okay, also here is where you put in your access code. And once you do this, you should be good and registered. You hit continue and it'll walk you through the process. Okay, so once we are registered, we can then go to the login page. So remember, these are CAPS sensitive. So put in your user-defined login and your password that you chose and log in. It's going to bring us to a page that says My Courses. You should only have Dr. Myrick under your courses. I have the TA training OWL courses under mine as well. So I'm going to click on Dr. Myrick, and it brings us to the course homepage. So here we can look at our assignments. We go underneath assignments right here and to assignment list. We can see what's due and when it's due. So we're waiting for this to load. Sometimes it can take a little while to load, so you need to be patient with this program. Also, while we're waiting, that calendar that I just scrolled around shows you when your assignments are due as well. So, okay, now we're at our assignment list. Notice that you have R's and O's, greens and blues. Let's see if I can get this to pop up. So the R's are required and the O's are optional. So everything that has a green R by it is something that you must do in order to receive full credit for your OWL homework. So a bunch of these are tutorials to begin with to get you acquainted with the program. So let's click on an assignment and take a look at it. Let's go to periodic table overview. Sounds fun. A couple things I want to point out here is you have a learning resource for the assignment. So your learning resource you can bring up by clicking on it, and it gives you a way to practice the problems you're about to do. So this isn't for your grade, it's just for you and for your understanding. So do as many of these questions as you need to feel comfortable with the material. So here it's asking us, in which group is the highlighted element? So let's look, titanium's highlighted, it's in 4B. Well, what happens if I put in 4B? It's incorrect. Why is that incorrect? Well, sometimes OWL can be pretty particular, and we need to capitalize that B in order to make this problem correct. Okay, fantastic. Take a look at the next question. In which group is the highlighted element rubidium 1A? Okay, and we've gotten it correct, and it shows up down here. And you can continue on until you feel comfortable with these types of questions. Once you do feel comfortable, you can just close this window and begin your assignment. We click under Unit, the periodic table overview. We need 3 questions, 2 for mastery. So what does that mean? It means in the same attempt, we need to get 2 out of the 3 questions correct in order to pass the assignment. Okay, so when you do those initial tutorials, it will show you all this and explain all this in gory detail. So, let's see. The first question is, what is the name of the element that is in group 7A in period 4? So we look at our periodic table, we find 7A in period 4. It's bromine. So let's put that in. Let's see. 3A and 3. Find 3A and 3 is aluminum. 6B in period 4. 6B in period 4 is chromium. So make sure you're spelling these right as well, or it may mark them wrong. So we need group 1A in period 3. Sodium. I would recommend writing these down and then coming back to this page, or have your own periodic table. So once we have what we think are the correct answers, we hit check answer, and indeed we have gotten the correct answers. So you'll see the check marks. So what happens if you get a wrong answer? We're going to question 2. You can just click on these boxes up here to go to the next question. So let's get this one purposely wrong. I'm just going to click all of these and see what it does. Okay, so we've gotten this question incorrect, but if you look, you get feedback, and so here it's showing us where the main group metals are, the main group elements are versus the transition metals. So the feedback is very helpful, because if you get a problem wrong, you know why, and you can go and try it again. Okay. So if we click on question 3 and do this and get it correct, then this assignment is now complete. In order to get back to our assignments, we can click on assignment list and let that load. And go to another assignment. So all these intros will be very important to get you into OWL and understanding how the program works. There are some other options that you have. You can send a message, so this message will come to me and I will hopefully answer you as quick as possible. You can view messages. If I send a message back, usually this is just going to be sent back to your university account, however. Okay, and you have chemistry tables. You can look at all the different tables that they provide you with. There is an ebook. I believe you had to have purchased this in order to look at it. I might be wrong. We're about to find out. Oh, nope, you can look at the ebook. So that's pretty neat. If you want to look at that, you can. And sometimes in the assignment itself, it'll give you the option to look at the ebook. And it has different things you can play around with. So if you have any questions, please send us emails. We will try to answer those as best we can, and I hope this has helped everybody. Good luck and happy studying. Don't forget, your first OWL assignment is due the 19th of this month, which is not very far off, and I'm just going to scroll down to show you how many assignments that you have due by the 19th. So, from here up. Okay? So you need to get started on that as soon as possible.